Because he slips into her bed at night after he comes home from a date. Because he's insistent. She lets him. She lets him because she adores her brother with the intensity of a little sister. She knows it's wrong. She longs for his approval. After years of ignoring her and putting her down, he's focused on her. She feels special. She tries to stop, but the lure to please him overrides her resistance. Her boundaries battered and porous from her father's incessant assault. She wonders if her brother is also the object of unwanted touching by their father. When she's 9 and her brother 13, they're the same height. Their mother's nightmare, a shrimp of a son and a giant gangling daughter. At 11 and 15, they look like twins, twin nymphs. He's tall by then and handsome. They're so young, so fresh bodies like star-crossed lovers, like loving brother and sister, god and goddess in a Greek myth, in a Celtic myth, in a Viking myth. So much alike. Could you tell them apart when they were entwined in each other's arms? At a family gathering, their uncle remarks, "You act as if you were his wife, not his sister." Is that just a snarky remark, or does he know? Does he know her fantasy, dreamlike, locked away secret, not to be revealed? Her lover, a male version of herself, her exact counterpart? No one can know. Fortunately, what they share is forbidden. Without that inhibition, she would have lost herself in him. On the one hand, she's dragged down by the weight of the secret, for the forbiddenness of it. On the other, she loves their star-crossedness, love that can never be, tragic story of it. Willingly, she promises herself she will welcome letting him go when he commits to someone else. When it ends, it's gone on for 10 years. They never speak about it. They don't even have a name for it. Later on, she tells friends, therapists, a 12-step group, anyone who'll listen. He tells no one. He doesn't admit it to himself. As he ages, he's diagnosed with Alzheimer's. When she travels from her home in London to visit him in the Massachusetts nursing home where he lives, he thinks it's 1950. He thinks they're still in their teens. She is the only person he recognizes. During these visits, they sit holding hands, saying little. She could say she feels their souls touching. She could say, it feels like an electric current, but it's not like that. A powerful feeling like no other courses from his hand into hers. For years, she weeps, remembering the feeling of their hands pressed together. When they were kids, he never forgave her for reducing his lofty, privileged, only child status to that of big brother. She loved him unconditionally, in spite of his cutting her hair off, sawing her tricycle in half, burning the end of her nose with a cigarette lighter in the new Chevrolet. Her cousin asked, "Do you remember when he held you down with a pillow over your face till you passed out?" She doesn't. The last time she visits, she sits next to him, pressing into him. She holds his hand firmly. She wills their closeness to direct her words, to what shreds of memory he might have left. I forgive you, she says. Do you understand? Yes, he says. I think I do.